Peace Reflections. Before we start, if you've been feeling called to go deeper, I'm now offering one-on-one spiritual alignment calls, 60-minute sessions, to help you realign and find clarity. Message me on my Instagram at HumbleAli2times to book your spot. Alright, man, it's your boy HumbleAli2times, you feel me? Back in the video, for me, follow the Instagram at HumbleAli2times. Now look, Jack Today's time we're talking about women. You are not a bad bee. Now look, for today's video, I want to give a huge shout out to the Most High in general for everything. I'm also giving a huge shout out to myself as well for wanting to receive this good information and give out this good information as well. I'm also giving a huge shout out to everyone and to y'all. I literally take energy to y'all's day to come rock me, show me love and support, you feel me? I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all so much more. I love always deeply. I'm also sending good positive energy, good positive protection, good positive feeling, and good positive energy towards everyone always deeply. If you want to buy my ebook, you can. It's $10.90. Link is going to be in the description and in the comments down below. Let's go ahead and get right into the video. So look, right, women, you are not a bad bee. Now look, I'm not a life coach or a dating coach. I am a guider. I am Ali. I am that I am, right? But listen, to the goddesses, to the women out there, you are not a bad bee. And I recommend you to stop calling yourself a bad bee. To the men, if you have a woman in your life or a rotation or whatever you got going on, I recommend you to stop calling this goddess or this woman, oh, I got me a baddie. What are you talking about? You're not a baddie. To be a baddie is to be bad, which means to doing wrong, and means to doing wrong is low vibrational energy. So every time you're saying that, you're referring to negative energy, whether if you realize it or not, whether if you are aware of that or not, whether if you are consciously aware of that or not. I'm a bad bee. No, you're not. You're a woman. You're a goddess. You're a very strong, very wise individual, etc. You see how they try to program us? You thinking you strengthening yourself. You thinking you putting yourself up by calling yourself, I'm a baddie, I'm a bad bee. In reality, you doing the opposite. You putting yourself down. I'm not telling you to beat yourself up about it. You didn't know, but you didn't know no better. We've been programmed, bro, on so many different levels and so many different aspects. We thinking, saying, oh, she bad. What's bad about her? Is she doing something wrong? Is she a low, negative vibrational individual? What's wrong with saying that's a nice woman? That's a pretty goddess. Why we gotta say, oh, she bad? She a baddie. I'm a bad bee. Who taught you that? Who taught you to say that? Who taught your daughters about being a bad bee? Where did that come from? Who came up with the terms? That's a distraction, bro. That's a manipulation tactic. You're not bad. What is about you is bad. What are you talking about? So you want to be a bad individual? So you want to be a wrongful individual? So you want to be a low vibrational individual? Then you're trying to figure out why your daughter is doing things that she shouldn't be doing. And you're trying to figure out why. Because she's spell casting herself, walking around. I'm a bad bee. I'm a bad bee. Look at me. I'm a baddie. And then she got the dudes around her saying that she's a baddie. Oh, man, I done pulled me a baddie. No, you didn't. You pulled you a pretty woman, a pretty goddess. What is bad about her? What are you talking about? Our ancestors were like, oh, I got me a baddie. No, I got me a queen. I got me a goddess. Right? If you would have said, I got me a baddie back in the day, they would have looked at you like you crazy. Like, what you doing then? What that make you then? If you were a low vibrational individual, what that make you then? Your words are powerful. You shouldn't be calling yourself bad at all with anything. I'm a bad man. No, you're not. What's bad about you? You spellcasting negative curses and negative frequencies and vibrations on yourself. And you trying to figure out why negative bad things keep happening. You keep manifesting it. I'm a bad boy. I'm a bad man. I'm a bad bee. I'm a baddie. I'm a baddie. No, you're not. You are a queen. You are a king. You are a goddess. You are a god. What are you talking about? You don't even truly know what you're talking about. Because if you truly knew what you were talking about, you would stop saying it. You would stop saying it. People who know better, do better. I'm going to repeat that. People who know better, do better. If you don't know better, you ain't going to do better because you don't know better. You see what I'm saying? Right? Bro, And to the women, I spoke about this multiple times. I'm going to speak on it again. It needs to be talked about even more. To the women, who told you need makeup? Who told you need the sew-ins and the weave and the add-in on the nails? Who told you that? Who told you to draw your eyebrows? Who told you that? Who told you to put the lipstick in the mascara? Who told you that? Who told you that? You feel like you're not pretty unless you got makeup on. That's not you, love. That's not you. That's not you. That's not you. That's not who you are. When you came out your mother's womb portal, you didn't have no makeup. When you rise up, that's your natural beauty. That's your natural essence. This makeup attire, that's not you. That's not the real you. Don't you notice no matter how much makeup you put on, it eventually goes away? You eventually take it off. You eventually got to re-put and put more makeup back on because it's not you. Right? Why are you trying to look like the white girl? Why are you trying to look like the Mexican girl? Why are you trying to why don't you want to be your race? See what I'm saying? Your ether's supposed to be nappy. It's to protect you, etc. It's supposed to be nappy. Right? Then you got the dudes, oh man, every week I got to get a haircut. For what, bro? For what? You don't feel like you look good enough, so you got to get something that's unnatural to boost your confidence so you can feel better. No, you're not boosting your confidence. You boosting your ego. Because you can take care of yourself and improve your looks without having to get weaves or get haircuts and get lineups. You see what I'm saying? Right? You don't need a haircut, bro. You don't need makeup to feel good about yourself. You naturally beautiful. You naturally handsome, bro. You can naturally improve your looks without having to get makeup or get surgery or get haircuts. I'm not saying that you can't wear makeup. I'm not saying that you can't get a haircut. But do you understand what you are getting yourself into? Do you understand that's not the real you? That's not the real you. It's an illusion. When you came out the womb portal, you didn't have no taper fade, dog. When you came out the womb portal, you didn't have extra sewing and extra weave in your crown chakra. No, you did not. And women, when y'all wearing this makeup, you're destroying your skin. Your skin is one of your biggest organs. You're destroying your skin. You're putting poison on your face. Facts. We have been programmed on so many different attires. You know how many women won't go out the house because they won't go out the house as much as they want because they feel like they're not good enough because they don't have makeup on, bro. Like, sometimes we need to really look at ourselves, bro. Maybe so. Look at you, bro. You don't look like yourself. No, you don't. That ain't you, dog. That's not your hair, dog. That's not your natural lineup, dog. What's wrong with being natural? I'm natural. What's wrong with being natural? A lot of other people natural. What's wrong with being natural? Would you think you perfect now because you got a haircut, you got a lineup? I can go get a lineup today. So what? So what? You can go get your hair done today. So what? So what you a better individual now? You look better now because you got enhancements. These things are called enhancements. It's not naturally, truly who you are, fam. Well, girls be wearing all that makeup. Dudes be wearing a lot of makeup. What you think enhancements are? That's makeup. That's a form of makeup. That is makeup. What you mean? Right? You a goddess. But you don't want to hear that. You want to be called a bad bee. Right? You a god. You a king. But you don't want to be called that. You rather be called fam and gang and all these slangs, but your actual name and where and what you are for real. You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying you can't use the slangs, but bro, it's important and it's imperative to know who you truly are. Truly are. We can say what's up, bro, etc. all day, but do you know who this person actually is, though? This is a god. This is a goddess. This is a king. This is a queen. This is a human being. It's a reason why all three of those words rhyme. Human being, king, queen. I didn't make this video to try to put women down or men down. I made this video to help awaken the energy, etc. Right? Because women, I'm not telling you to stop wearing makeup. Men, I'm not telling you to stop getting lineups. I still get lineups. I don't get them consistently all the time, but I still get lineups. I'm not telling you to stop doing these things. What I'm saying is these things don't define you. A haircut don't define you. Getting extra add-ins and sew-ins and weaves and makeup, that don't define you, bro. Never has, never will. I'm going to repeat that. Never has, never will. You see what I'm saying, bro? It's important that you really know who you are for real, and you do. But we need to tap into that more. Right? Your confidence comes from within. They don't come from the outer. It don't come from the external. That comes from within, bro. It ain't, bro, oh, well, I'm going to watch a bunch of videos on how to be more confident. Confidence is something that comes from within. You can watch as much videos as you want. That's something that you got to do. That's something that you got to tap into more naturally. I'll give another example. You can watch as many videos as you want. How to get better with talking to women. How to get better with talking to people. How to get better with talking to men. That's something that you have to do internally. You have to literally get better with talking to people. You're not going to truly get better with talking to people if you're just only watching videos and studying the videos. Because you can study something all day, but where is that studying going to? What are you doing with the studying? Right? You see what I'm saying? We all got a brain, but what you doing with your brain? We all got certain thoughts. What you doing with your thoughts? And remember, every single thought isn't your thought either. All right, Ben made a YouTube video talking about thoughts. Y'all can go check that out if you would like. But look, man, I love y'all, man. It's so much more love always deeply. And I'll catch y'all from on the next one, man. Peace.